Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So we have this Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter fight coming up this weekend. It's safe to say that everyone has the same expectation, and that expectation is the winner of that fight will face Errol Spence Jr. next. With that being said, that pretty much means that the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence fight is not going to happen. Now, if that fight doesn't happen because the winner against Danny Garcia and Sean Porter decided they're ready to fight Errol Spence, I'm 100% okay with that. Actually, a lot more excited, and definitely at that point, I'll be proud of the welterweight division for its progression. But what does that leave Mikey Garcia? See, Mikey Garcia, I mean, he's done the damn thing at 135. Now, you know, we're hearing how difficult and complicated it'll be for Mikey to fight Lomachenko. It seems like Mikey doesn't even really want to campaign at 140. You know, you got Regis Prograis at that division. And it seems like that's not something he's interested in. If you've heard something else, let me know in the comment section, because I am completely unaware. You know, I've looked for articles, did research, Googled his name, checked on the news, can't find anything. And he talks about Mikey Garcia being interested in the World Boxing Series, Super Series at 140, and in the tournament, fighting any of those guys. Haven't heard anything. But it's still room for Mikey Garcia. To me, this is a pass. And I say this is a pass. Put it like this: the winner of Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia, you know, grown some nuts and committing to fighting Errol Spence, it's a pass. It's a pass because it takes Mikey Garcia out of the path of destruction, meaning Errol Spence's destruction. Do I believe a fighter like Mikey Garcia has the potential to move up to 147 and compete with the top guys? Absolutely. I believe he has the skill set, but Mikey Garcia needs to grow into the division. Even though Mikey Garcia, he's not like he's extremely young. He's not some 25-year-old. Mikey Garcia needs to get to the 147-pound division and work his way up. You know, start to gradually put on muscle so he can be, I guess, more lean muscle to the point where he's more explosive. Everyone said he hits like a mule and he has a bunch of power. But even when he went up to 140 pounds, he was flabby. And if you're carrying around excess fat to make weight, that means you're not in the best shape. You're not the best condition. And when you get in the ring with those bigger, stronger guys, you will get physically dominated if you don't have some strength to go along with your talent. And you have to have some speed, and you need the endurance as well. You know, maintaining the type of endurance that you'll have at a 135 against guys that may walk around at 147, and the type of endurance you need at 147 against some guys that may walk around at 170 and 180, it's going to be completely different. With that being said, I feel like at this point in time, Mikey Garcia should go after a guy and fight a guy like Felix Diaz at 147. Yes, Terrence Crawford, he dominated Felix Diaz. But at the same time, Terrence Crawford was fighting consistently at 140 pounds a lot longer than Mikey Garcia was, since Mikey Garcia is jumping weight class to weight class. Then, if not a Felix Diaz, maybe even a Lamont Peterson. I feel like a Lamont Peterson fight would be great for both guys. It will be another opportunity for Lamont Peterson to show how great of a fighter he is. Some people would say Mikey Garcia would run through Lamont Peterson. And I said that remains to be seen. We have not seen Mikey Garcia fight a full-fledged welterweight at welterweight. We saw him fight Adrian Broner. That wasn't at 147 pounds. So we'll have to wait and see how that happens. To me, now, I don't believe that Mikey Garcia has any interest in fighting Lamont Peterson. But since Lamont Peterson already lost to Earl Spence Jr., it's set up as the perfect test. And if Mikey Garcia wants to continue to sell this dream that he's interested in fighting Errol Spence, and after Errol Spence unifies, he still wants Errol Spence, well, why not test yourself out and fight one of the last guys that Errol Spence fought and just go from there. That can just be the whole story of the fight. The fight can be promoted based off of Mikey Garcia. Can he beat Lamont Peterson the same way or worse than Errol Spence? Some shit like that. That'd be the best way to go about it. But at this point in time, Lamont Peterson, I believe he has the ability to take out a Mikey Garcia. Some people may think I'm crazy, but I believe it. I truly believe he does. But one thing, the only way this is going to happen is if Lamont Peterson calls these guys out. Now, I noticed Lamont Peterson, he tends not to fight often at all. And it's very unfortunate because I love seeing the guy fight. We're from the same city. He's well respected in D.C. And him fighting Mikey Garcia would definitely be a great opportunity. Now, even though I'm segueing kind of into a different topic, another great fight that I'm thinking for Mikey Garcia would be Andre Berto. Me personally, as a fighter, I don't like Andre Berto as a fighter. And I'm talking about this version of Andre Berto. It just seems like he's just there. He has no intentions on fighting the top guys. And it's like he's just there. And to me, it's just kind of annoying. I don't like fighters in the division that are just there to be there. They're not fresh in the division like a guy like Lamont Peterson, and he just moved up to 140. He just moved up to 147. He already fought the top dog. You got having a guy like Andre Berto. Yes, he fought Floyd Mayweather, but we already knew what that was about. He fought Sean Porter and he cried the whole fight. Some people may say headbutt this, headbutt that, but like I said in my previous video, it's up to the guy. It's up to the opponent to nullify his opponent. So it's up to the guy, Andre Berto, to nullify Sean Porter's style, and he didn't. But back to the main topic. That will also be a good fight for Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, he can fight Andre Berto. He can fight Lamont Peterson. Shit, he can fight Devin Alexander. But definitely gauging his abilities with the size and the speed and the strength of the division, I definitely think that would be a smart thing to do. And if the winner of the winner of Sean Porter, Danny Garcia said they want Errol Spence next, Mikey Garcia, I personally, I can't speak for anyone else, but if I'm in a live chat and if I'm in the comment section, I will defend you to the core that why would Mikey Garcia shouldn't get in the way, and no one should want Mikey Garcia to get in the way of unification. If Mikey Garcia wants to fight the winner, he wants to fight that top welterweight, he wants to fight Errol Spence, fight him after that unification fight takes place. That's just my take on it, guys. This Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'm out.